Many people want to do more than just donate money to charity, but volunteering can be difficult because time constraints and geography can get in the way sometime. Well, now there's a way that you can volunteer without leaving your home or office. CBS 2 charity contributor and philanthropic advisor Lisa Dietlin is here to explain for us. And this is all called something virtual volunteering.
Right, Vince. Virtual volunteering is a new term that's been coined to help people volunteer, and anyone can do it. Older Americans can do it, disabled Americans, stay-at-home moms and dads, accountants, attorneys. We can all get involved in virtual volunteering.
Now, it might sound at first glance sort of impersonal. Virtual, you're not really touching someone in person, but it really isn't.
No, it isn't. You are touching someone. If you have the internet, a computer, or a phone, you can actually help an organization, a nonprofit, move forward by reaching out and working with individuals or the organization on things they need to have happen without ever setting foot in their office.
So then someone like me, I have kids at home, I'm a busy parent, but if I really want to do something, we have viewers out there like that. Let's say if you're an attorney, you can actually hook up with an organization that puts attorneys with people who need legal assistance.
Correct. I sat on a board of a legal aid clinic, Cabrini Green Legal Aid Clinic, and we had attorneys from all the major law firms donating their time. So we would have the staff review the cases and then say, hey, we need help with this case. And the attorneys in the law firms, without ever leaving their office, would take the case on. So the client from the clinic would go to the law firm to have their case dealt with.
I'm going to assume that this is relatively new.
Well, with the advance of the internet, we're getting smarter nonprofits about how to use the internet and still stay personally connected with our volunteers. The number one complaint we hear from volunteers is, gosh, I showed up and you weren't ready for me. Gosh, I showed up and you didn't know how to manage me, or I was the only person who showed up and the project was too large. Or, oh my goodness, I can't show up at 1:30 on a Tuesday afternoon. I work until 5 o'clock. So this is a way for everyone to get involved and volunteer.
And there are a couple of websites that we can turn to in case we want to get involved in virtual volunteering,
There are.
right?
There's a number of them. A couple of my favorites are www.volunteermatch.org, and networkforgood.org /volunteering. And then there's the one with the federal government, HUD.gov /volunteering index.cfm. And what that does is link you to 20 other federal sites, park services, and ways that you can volunteer. And I'd love to give a shout out for a new organization called Women on Call. It's kind of a racy name, but it's about professional women being able to volunteer. And it's womenoncall.org. And it's growing by leaps and bounds here, and it started here in Chicago about 1.5 years ago.
You know, I think a lot of people really are looking for ways to get out there and help, and sometimes their time limits them. So this is a great way to actually get involved.
There is, and studies show, Vince, that people who volunteer not only have healthier lives, but live longer lives.
Okay, if that's not a reason for more folks out there to volunteer, I don't know what is. Lisa, thank you much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Some great ideas out there. Now, for more ideas and websites on virtual volunteering, just head to CBS2Chicago.com and then click on Morning News. You'll find Lisa's top 5 tips for getting involved.